What's up, guys? I'm Robert Kassube, 28 years old. I live in Tyler, Texas. I will be 29 in May. I am a bodybuilder. I am on the road to pro, I guess you would say. I'm getting ready for my first show. Looking great, feeling great. Everything's going good as planned. Well, last week was terrible, but we're back on track. The goal is to go pro in 2 shows, but you never know what's going to happen. You don't know what God has in store. But as of right now, I'm pushing till the end. No plan B, you know. What got me into bodybuilding? Okay, so this is a big one. This is huge. I've worked out my whole life. Rode motocross when I was younger. Got sponsored and of course fell off, got into drugs. Real stupid. 2 years ago, I was a real bad alcoholic, drank a lot, didn't give a shit about nothing, and then tried to kill myself, and I still got the picture to this day of me laying on the bed with tubes in my throat and all that. I just came back from it and just changed. I guess you'd say like a Robert Downey Jr. story. Just dropped everything, wanted to do better, wanted to be better, started to do better and started to be better, and just pushed every day to try to be better. I went from down low to now here we are today. It was a struggle, it was tough. You know, I started out with no money because of everything that happened. I have 2 kids. You know, I can't believe I did that, but I did. But now we're here. And, you know, I got 2 successful businesses now. I own a landscape business and I'm personal training now. And just life is good. I brought God into my life a long time ago when I first got sober. And it's been the best thing ever. I put all my praise and glory and worship into Him and just thank Him for everything that's happened. And I hired Casey. I had another coach, but we ended up splitting ways. And about a year ago, I hired Casey Barnette. And it's probably the best decision I ever made. We've come a long ways. If there's a progress photo, we can put it up because I got a progress photo from last year to now. It's just freaking insane. We're getting ready for the Phil Heath Classic 2021. I am 2 weeks out tomorrow. Let's go! Feeling great, man. It's definitely a long story that I'm having to put into one small little clip, but the outcome of this whole thing is just amazing with who I've became, the person I became, and the people's lives I've impacted. I get a message almost every day about the motivational stuff that I put on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's just the best thing ever that I can motivate people to do better with their life, because I'm doing better with mine and my words help them. It's just the best feeling ever. Like I always say, if I can help one person every day, like my day's made. I don't want anybody to struggle. We all go through struggles and we all go through hard times, but we're all here for each other, you know. And it's just amazing. It's amazing what God can do with your life. Who turned me on to Casey Train? That's a good one. I kind of just started searching coaches and doing some research. And I didn't want to hire a professional bodybuilder because, you know, I feel like some of them, I mean, there's lots of good coaches out there, and I don't want to disrespect anybody in any way. It's just my opinion. I seen some results from Casey and his people, and I was like, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. So I hit him up and we started talking. We really clicked, you know. And I joined the team, and ever since then, man, it's more of a relationship that me and Casey have other than a coach. Like, he's my coach when it comes down to it, or if I fuck up or something, you know what I mean? Because we know everybody's not perfect, but you don't get results like this from doing nothing. You know, follow what your coach says. I always say it in a lot of my videos. But it's me and Casey have more of a friendship. He's like a brother to me. It's just an amazing thing that we have. The way we clicked when we first met, the motivation that he gives me, the motivation that I can give him, it's a badass thing, man. Me and Casey are gonna go a long ways, and I will sit here and say this today because I speak stuff into existence that me and him, and when I do turn pro, when I do win these shows, that it's gonna be me and Casey till the end, because we just click, man. I mean, we're more than just coach and bodybuilder. We're friends, we're brothers. It's just a great relationship all in all, and God's a huge part of it. Woo! Prep brain, baby. Let's go. Got a little bit of that right now. So prep brain is when you're basically retarded. You walk around all day, and this is my second prep, but my first full prep. This because the first show got canceled that I was gonna do with the other coach that I had. Don't really want to talk about that because it doesn't even matter. But so you walk around all day and you're just like a fog. It's just foggy in your head. You can't see straight. You fall asleep. I'll be driving and just nod off like, what the fuck is going on with me? You literally feel like you're not here. And if you look on the videos at my face, I look like I'm a zombie. I mean, literally look like I took sleeping pills because that's how tired I am. I mean, I go to bed late and I wake up early because I want to be the best. And you got to do the most to be the best. And I'm doing everything I can to try to be the best, you know. And I don't just say that because I put my words, you know, I put my words out there, and I'm not going to just say it and not do it. I'll preach that till the day I die. But prep brain is freaking real, and it sucks. But if you push through it, I feel a lot better now, and I'm 2 weeks out. It's like the prep brain kind of went away. If you look at some, I got some of my teammates, and prep brain's still there for them on our little group chat. It's crazy. And you got some of them putting their pants on backwards and stuff. It's hilarious. But it's a struggle. I mean, it takes dedication and a mindset that nobody else has. A lot of my friends say that they don't understand how you do it. Well, it's not how you do it, it's just you gotta do it. The prep brain is just crazy. I mean, it's just really crazy, and you can't, I can sit here and explain it all day, but until you go through the prep brain, you won't know what it's like. It's just, it's intense. It really is. Like I said, you're in a damn bubble all day. You're in a huge fog, and it's like, you feel like you're just doing this with your eyes closed all day and trying to work out. You just feel like you're gonna pass out. It's intense. That's what prep brain is. How do I take on 2 businesses, being a dad and going through prep? Man, it's probably one of the hardest things ever. And I'm going through a breakup too. So it's like, it's 3 things all at once. Or sorry, what is that, 4 or 5 things all at once. But you know, honestly, like, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. I've put my trust into God, and I've spoke stuff into existence, and things are just working out. Like I said, Casey's been a big part of my life. He's there when I need him. I'm down, I need help, he's right there with me. It's a great friendship that me and Casey have, and my teammates. I mean, we got a group chat that everybody throws motivational stuff on there, and I think that I use I use when I'm down or something's not going right, I use that as motivation to put something out there for other people to help them, because I think that helps me in the end when I say all that stuff, and you know, that I love you and God is good, and you know, if you're going through this and this, like, that just really helps me just get through it. Now time, I run out of time all the time to do everything. My clients, some of them have gotten mad at me, some of them haven't, but you know, I'm up here at the gym at 4 o'clock every morning, and I leave at 6 to go home, get ready for work, and you know, we get in the truck and we go to work and we mow lawns. And I'm not ashamed of that at all, because there's pretty good money in landscaping. But I have been blessed now that I have a second truck, I have 2 workers, and I'm able to focus on my prep a little bit more. Yes, I'm still having to do the office end of the work. I'm still having to make sure everything's done right, go check on properties. But, you know, it's just a great thing. You know, I put all my trust into God. Now for my kids, I get one kid 3 weekends out of the month. So we hang out on the weekends. Sometimes I just take my off days and I hang out with him during the day. His cousin comes over at the same time to see my brother. We all live in a big property. It's kind of like a family thing. We all have our own houses on the property. My youngest, we switch out 3 and 3, so my mom really helps out with him because I have to do fasted cardio every day. So he'll stay at her house. I'll come home, pick him up, take him to school on the days I have him. And then when I'm at the gym late, you know, she'll bring him by. Me and him will hang out up here at the gym. Or I'll go home, run home for a couple hours and hang out with him. But I always try to make time for my babies, because my babies are the most important thing in my entire fucking life besides bodybuilding and my businesses. Bodybuilding is right there, but I will not let my babies fail, you know, to save my life. They will always have everything they need. And that's another reason I push so hard, because whether I go pro or not, like, I'm doing what I love to do. I got 2 businesses that are pushing and making good money, and it's just great. Like, everything's great. There are struggles, there are finance struggles, there are, you know, mind struggles, you know, because mental health is real. But to get up every fucking day, get down on my knees and pray, and then go fucking destroy the day is the best feeling ever. You know, I take every day and I try to, it's like a game of Mario for me. I try to level up and do better every fucking day. I try to take every day and master it like it's a game. There's just no other words for it. It's just like bodybuilding. You sit here and try to master it, but you never can, because there's always something or somebody that's gonna try to do better. But you still push every fucking day to just push and keep going and going and going and going and just fight. Fight for what you want, fight for what you love. You know? It's just gotta do it. Do what you love. Just gotta do it. Where do I see myself in 5 years of bodybuilding? Okay. Well, for one, I'm already gonna be pro. That's a given. 2, I hope that I own a gym. 3, I definitely will have a clothing line out. Whether it's something with you know, something of my line, or something that you know, me and somebody else come up with. I want a supplement shop as well. I mean, the sky's really the limit, you know. You sit there and pray and speak shit into existence to God, and He listens, you know. And that's just what it is to me. Like, I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks, but I know what I believe in and I know what I push towards. But in 5 years, I hope to be a top bodybuilding competitor. I hope to be up there in the pro rankings at the top. And I know, you know, people may think, oh, that's not possible, but it really is. Like, you put your mind to something and get there and do it and focus and put everything you have into it, it's fucking possible. And that's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, and everything else is gonna come with it. And I'm gonna keep pushing until it does happen. And I hope that my landscape business is huge, where I'm just the owner and I have people running it, you know. And personal training, that'll always be there. You know, I'll always be able to train people, online coaching, you know, just stuff like that. But the main goal is to be successful in bodybuilding, be number 1. You know, I want to be up there with Chris Bumstead, Regan Grimes, all them big names. I want to be there. So let's talk about prep. 12 weeks out, eating a shitload. Loved it. Loved it. Cheat meals every week. What? Ooh. No, that came later. Cause I guess you could call it cheat meal or refeed, but I was eating, boy. I was eating, enjoying life. Actually, no, because it got to a point we were bulking so hard that we were eating 6,000 calories a day. But that, I mean, look at the muscle we put on from last year to here. You know, I think we put on 20 pounds of solid muscle. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing of how we sculpted my body this year. I'll say it started getting hard around 8 weeks out. And then you get to 6 weeks out. And I think that's when the prep brain started hitting me, is around 6 weeks out. And it's probably because I've never been that depleted. I was just out of it. To everybody would come up to me and be like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Nothing. I'm just in my own zone. When people tell you they're in prep and they want to be left alone, just listen to them. I don't like to be alone, but I can sit in my house right now by myself and not care that nobody's around, because it's something about the peace of mind when you're sitting by yourself just thinking and just chilling and just kind of meditating on what the next best thing is, you know, what you're going to do to be better, what you're going to do to win the competition. You know, get up and pose, throw some good poses. Like, this is my first show actually getting on stage, and I talk like I've been doing shows forever, but it's because I know what's about to happen when I get on stage. And I'm not gonna sit here and talk all this shit. I'm just saying, like, I know what's gonna happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm gonna kill it. It's coming. I've put in so much fucking work. It's time. It's time to show this hard work, dedication, and eating. And because I used to bitch about eating too much. Now I don't get enough to make a turd. I mean, it's unreal, but it's fun. It's really fun, and I love it. I love every second of it. I'm starving right now. I feel like there's a bug inside of me just eating this belly. But it's amazing, man. I have no complaints. I think we are, tomorrow we're 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out. Flexing on them. Every time I do that, my back pops. 3 gallons of water. It's crazy how much water you can drink, but it makes you thirsty. You gotta have the water in you, or you're not gonna have nothing. 2 weeks out, baby. 2 weeks out. Let's go. Let's go. What I want to tell everyone,
because I feel like the audience wants to know, like, when I used to not work out and take care of myself, I'm a guy on YouTube seeing you work out. I want to know, well, how's he doing it? You know, how did he, where did he start at? What fired him up to even decide to go work out? You know?
Yeah. Well,
it's got to be the normal guy hearing this going.
Yeah, that kind of goes. That kind of just goes back to where we were when I almost killed myself. You know, when I was laying on that hospital bed, and I got the picture. I wish I could bring it up now.
We'll worry about that. Like, slide in. We'll slide it in.
Yeah, I'll send that to you. I'll send that to you.
Yeah.
I don't mind sharing that, because I don't want anybody to go through that. You know, the drinking, the smoking cigarettes, the doing cocaine, like, honestly, like, doing it all. You know, just, it almost ruined me. It literally almost ruined me. My fucking head was just fried.
Would you say you were at rock bottom?
Yeah, I was totally underneath this carpet, rock bottom. I had more than anything in the world. I drank 2 bottles a day of Fireball. I did that for like 2 years straight. And if you are going down that road right now and you're watching this, I hope that there's something that I can do, or something that I say, or even, I don't give a shit, reach out to me and I'll talk to you one-on-one, you know, personally, and give you more of my story and what's going on and what went on. And I would say probably the good Lord, the good Lord took my passion to drink away and turned me into a fucking animal. I mean, a motivational, fucking kick-ass dude that everybody loves, and I was not. Everybody disliked me. If you go to somebody and ask them about how I was 2 or 3 years ago, they would look at you and say, he's a piece of shit. He don't do shit. He works in the oil field, drinks, he's a piece of shit. And I can sit there and say that now because I'm not that person, and everybody can change. Everybody can change. Don't give a shit who you are. Everybody can change. But it's, do you want to change? You can't sit around and do the same shit every day.
It's funny you just said that. I know this is kind of interrupting the video, but a guy posted this the other day that I know pretty well. He said it's on a sign of a church. It says, trying to rob me by bringing up my past is like trying to rob my old house. I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, how hard is that, you know?
Exactly. You leave the past in the past, and you can't let the past define who you are right now. If somebody came up to me from the old days and be like, oh, remember this, this, and this? I remember, but do I give a shit? No. Oh, but you used to do this and that. But I'm different now. That's not who I am, you know? And that just takes me back to you can't let what happened over here define what you're doing right now. Because like I said, with my record, whatever, I'm still going fucking pro. And y'all can sit behind the camera and laugh all you want, but when I walk across that fucking stage and go pro, you're gonna be like, this motherfucker really did it. And I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, I love y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I want to give a shout out to my coach, Casey Train. Casey Barnette's his name. It's a badass company, badass coach, friend, brother. I want to give a big shout out to my gym, Raw Iron and Tyler, Tara Rickett. She is the owner. She's freaking awesome, and she's helped me a lot. You know, when we weren't able to go to the gym, we were able to go to the gym. You know what I mean? She's awesome. And just shout out to my friends and family, everybody that supports me. You know, I have, I think, 83 subscribers, and I appreciate that. We've gotten that in, what, 2 months? May not be a lot to y'all, but every time you click subscribe, that's a lot to me in my heart, and I appreciate that because, you know, you're following along, and I hope y'all keep following along. As we continue out this prep, we got 2 weeks to go. We'll have one more video, and then we'll have one more video and photo shoot right before the show, and then we'll have show day. That one's gonna be intense. I just hope anything that I said in this video, I hope it helps y'all, motivates y'all. I kind of just put everything out there on the line, you know, of what I've gone through, what I've been through, just pretty much everything. I just letting y'all know you can come from the bottom and still come back up. You know, you can take this ground and scrape it up and come up. I mean, basically I was under the ground and now I'm coming to the top. I'm not gonna say I'm at the top, but I'm making my way there. You know, through Christ who strengthens me. That's what it is. Like I said earlier, if anybody needs to talk, or if they're going through some of the same shit I did, you know, subscribe and send me a message, a comment, whatever. I'm always willing to talk and share some more, and if it's gonna help you, you know, motivate you to do better. I hope you guys keep following along. Go look at some of our past videos from the start of the prep. Like and subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on Facebook. Go check out my TikTok. I got some pretty funny TikToks. And just thank everybody for everybody that's supporting me. It's very much appreciated. And we out.